Is it clean? Dirty?
Um,
We're live. What's up? We're live on YouTube. We are live on Instagram, and we're live on
I don't know.
Facebook.
Oh no, this is Go Live. Okay,
Go Live. You have a title or no?
No.
This is on my profile?
Yes.
Cool. So we're now live on 3 different platforms.
All right.
It's kind of trippy watching ourselves on 3 different platforms.
Nobody wants to see that many of us.
We have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all going at the same time. So jump on, ask us some questions. What's up, Keto Elite 13? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? We got Corey on YouTube. What's up, Corey?
One person on Facebook. Our Facebook is not rocking.
We gotta get our Facebook banging.
Yeah.
But everybody's jumping on here.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
This is our weekly Live at 5 with Crystal and Robert.
Ask any questions if you want to ask questions, or we'll just chit chat to you.
We actually, I just hit the publish button on Crystal's Q&A video for YouTube that Crystal put out today.
My video this week.
So if you had any relationship questions, it might be answered in that one.
That's true.
If anybody even cares to know, but I'm sure some people do.
Good morning from Australia.
Hello, hello. Hi, guys. One person
on
Facebook
you guys
still.
Closer.
So yeah, jump on. Let's dive into some questions. Eating half a brick, Panama City, Florida. That's what I'm talking about.
Loved your video on bulking and ketones and blood sugar.
Well, thanks for watching.
Robert.
Yeah, I'm gonna put out a lot more of those type of videos. Like really quick, to the point, factual videos where you can, get some relevant information from it. So I'm glad you liked it.
Jonathan, you're such a brat.
What do you say?
I just asked why y'all so sweaty.
What you got done working out, by the way. So is it better to eat Keto Bricks after workout or anytime? I actually like to eat, it depends when I work out, but I like to eat at least half a brick about 3 hours before I train. I, for whatever reason, get a really good pump with the bricks. I think it's because the fat ratio and just the ratio of everything that's in there, it doesn't bloat me because it's so dense. So I don't get like a bloated feeling at all. I just get a really good pump. Plus, there's a lot of sodium in there. I just want to say how inspiring you guys are, and we really appreciate all of your hard work. Well, thank you. That means the world. There's the comments that we live for right there.
Live for it.
What we got here?
Eating half a brick, Panama City, Florida. Eating half a brick.
Has anyone claimed the golden ticket? No, there's been no takers on either golden ticket. There's 2 golden tickets floating out there somewhere. So if you get a golden ticket, definitely let us know. How
can you tell if you're truly fat adapted?
Mostly based off of how you feel, and the longer you've kind of played around with that, you can kind of you get more in touch with your body, so you know what you feel like, what you're even looking for. If you don't really have any perspective. But for me, like a specific trait that I notice is I just wake up feeling more energized. I have a shorter recovery period between training sessions, and I just feel more mental clarity throughout the course of a day.
Yeah, I think you have a little bit more energy. But generally, I'd say it takes a couple of weeks of pretty strict keto. I can't believe nobody has claimed it. I'd be all over that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know where it is.
I have no idea.
Hey, guys.
Someone may not have even opened their package yet. So
yeah, very true. I've been following you for the last few years. Great job on growing the business. Well, thank you very much, Robert Brown. Jacob says, do you think it's optimal to intermittent fast every single day, or should you constantly change meal timing to keep your body guessing? So I keep a lot of things in flux. I keep my caloric intake in flux. I keep my training in flux. I implement deload weeks. I'll have some days where I have an earlier meal, some days where I'll fast pretty much all day, do like a 1 meal a day. I do like mixing it up. But then when I'm very strict, I am typically pretty strict. So like if I'm in a competition prep for a very short window of time, I'll implement keto caloric refeeds during that period of time. But I'm not having a whole bunch of variance in the day-to-day because I want to be able to control as many variables as possible.
Okay, and just to remind everyone, we are on 3 different platforms if you see us looking the opposite direction.
Yeah, we're looking at all different platforms here.
What's up, Lauren?
Should you eat on keto when you are not hungry? Depends what your goals are. A lot of people, this is a good question. A lot of people that have been chronically undereating for far too long are going to have a hard time eating more food because their body just adapted to that low caloric intake as the new norm. But you have to kind of push past that plateau, almost force feed for a little bit of time, and that's going to in turn ramp up your metabolism, and your hunger is going to increase. Like Crystal was taking in probably like 1,900 calories, 1,800, 1,900 calories. I'm like, we got to get you 2,500 calories. So the first 2 weeks probably, she was like, I'm stuffed. I don't want to eat this. I'm full. Now she's like, I could totally eat this. It's not hurting me at all.
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
I finished eating like 2,600 calories in my day, and I'm still like, I could still eat more, and I'm not gaining any weight, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
When are we going to be able to pick up some Keto Bricks in a store near me?
We're working on that, actually. Just be patient with us, please.
Was getting ready to edit a YouTube video and saw you guys were live, so decided to wait. Aw, well, thanks for waiting.
Thanks for jumping on. I have a lot harder time falling asleep since on keto. Are you waking up feeling tired, though, is the question. Or are you waking up feeling energized? I found that with keto, you need less total sleep because you tend to get a deeper and a higher quality sleep. My sleep right now is totally screwed up, so you don't want any sleep advice from me right now.
Wish I could have found you when you were still in Washington, but you two and crew are still awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We still love Washington.
We do. Just wanted to say that enjoyed hearing you speak at KetoCon. I met Crystal at the booth. She is such a kind person. Your whole team is very nice. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for swinging by the booth. We're proud of our crew for sure.
Which protein brand do you use? We actually don't really do protein.
Yeah, we don't really ever do protein shakes anymore. If you train first thing in the morning, is it optimal to train fasted, or should you eat a pre-workout meal for bodybuilding training? So I would definitely recommend training fasted. I have a bigger meal in the evening hours, and that fuels my next day's workout.
How many carbs do you need to eat when you are on refeed day?
I don't eat any carbs on refeed day. I mean, I have trace carbs throughout the course of the day, just in eating vegetables and stuff, but I don't do any carb ups, no carb refeeds, no none of that stuff. I just keep it strict keto.
If you're going to do a refeed, we suggest a caloric increase, and mostly coming from fat and protein.
Yes. Are you adding just fat during your bulk, or protein and fat? Protein and fat.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, thanks for everything you do. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Just saying hello. Hope you are doing amazing. Well, thank you, Mercury Fireball. We hope you're doing amazing.
Yeah.
Any questions over here on Facebook? Love the diet programs. Travis in Barhead, Alberta, down 54 pounds. Well, congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Congrats.
What's up, Mike Crunchitella? How you doing, man?
Fasting and messed up hormones, yes or no? I think that is very individualized. I think there's a lot of different types of information out there. For me personally, when I was fasting and my hormones were kind of crazy, I did not do well. I still don't do very well with fasting. I get really nauseous. I get a headache. I just don't feel very good. I think it's very much an individual based thing. But I would talk to whoever's helping you heal your hormones and see if that's going to be beneficial for you, because there's a million different kinds of hormones. So I would kind of talk to whoever's helping you heal those and see if that's going to be beneficial for your body.
Mercury Fireball asks if there's got any new flavors coming out soon with Keto Brick. I can't tell you what flavor is coming out, but we have got some amazing flavors coming out, and we just did some formulation this week. And they're the bomb.
Mocha has been my favorite from the very beginning. And these two,
both of these two,
blew Mocha out of the water for me.
Yeah.
So they're super excited about that.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
My wife is having trouble using the bathroom recently. Advice on what you used to do to help. That's me. That's my forte here. I would highly suggest taking a magnesium. I take Allie Miller's Relax and Regulate every evening. You can take 1 or 2 scoops in the evening, and it helps to keep you regular. You can also take it midday, and it also will help loosen your stool. If you have any sort of salts, potassium, magnesium, anything like that in a bolus, it will actually draw water into your intestines and help you go to the bathroom. Make sure she's drinking plenty of water, and also if she's kind of cut down on her carbs, keep in mind that fiber is most of what your stool is made of. So if she's not intaking a lot of fiber, she's not going to be excreting a lot of fiber. If it's a lot of meats and things like that, your body's actually going to be absorbing it, and you may feel like you're constipated, but you're actually just absorbing all of that food. There's nothing to actually go.
Yeah. Jacob says, I really love how so many people are doing these carb ups. It just seems so backwards when you're doing a keto lifestyle. And by I really love, I assume you mean you really hate. I'm right there with you, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, Savage Team. Love everything you do, and I'm happy. I'm really going to enjoy your new Savage water bottles. Keep up what you both do. Oh, thanks for grabbing a water bottle. By the way, if y'all are watching this, we just launched a water bottle. We don't have one here, but we have
it's a shaker blender bottle.
Cool bottles.
And it says Live Savage on the side. It's super cool.
LiveSavageApparel.com for those.
Yeah. Will you guys be coming out with Lady Savage bracelets in the future? You know, there's going to be a lot of Lady Savage stuff, and I can't figure out what I want to do first. There's going to be some apparel with the Lady Savage logo on it. There's going to be some with Live Savage logo on it. But there are some things that I would like to just put on my site. So you guys are just going to have to hang in there.
Hang in there. Let's see here. Hey guys, your falls hike looked great. I need to come out there and explore with you. Come on, brother.
Yeah.
Bring some of those ready to eat meals with you when you do.
Oh my gosh.
Those are pretty good.
Those are my favorite.
Just
wanted to say, hey, you guys are awesome. I'm a huge fan of you both. Have been watching you both for 2 years. Wow, are that interesting?
That's pretty awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations on the marriage. Love the podcast and Keto Bricks. Thanks for your knowledge. The knowledge you both share.
Well, thank you, Rob.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I want to say to the world that Robert is a cool effing dude who supports folks. It's nice to see you spread the love. Appreciate you, Chris. Means the world, man.
Cool effing dude.
Question on keto. Losing great weight, but can't seem to get rid of beer gut, even though I never drink beer. Working out and cardio with intermittent fasting and keto right now. I'm down about 25 pounds. Love you guys. Congrats on 25 pounds down. Mm-hmm. The gut, especially for men, is pretty much always the last to go. The gut, and most guys tend to hold it in their butt too. It's like lower back, butt, and gut. So you can't really spot train. Yeah, it should be like a country song, huh? You can't really spot train fat loss. So you just keep on chipping away, and then that will go, but it will be the last to go.
Yep. Keto and conditioning training is horrible. I'm low on electrolytes while conditioning training, or should I eat more fat? Maybe both. Are you in a surplus? Are you trying to build? Are you having enough electrolytes? Are you drinking plenty of water? There's so many things that go into it, but number one, we mostly find that people are under eating, both male and females. We find that a lot of people have no idea how much water to intake, and a lot of people are only using salt on their food, which is a great way of getting in your electrolytes, but sometimes you need to supplement otherwise.
So my doctor actually thinks I have GP. Is that gastroparesis? Yep. I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. Could it be my body was just using my keto food week? What do you mean exactly?
So my doctor actually thinks I have GP. Could it be my body was just using my keto food week?
So you didn't have much waste, I'm assuming that's what they're getting in?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my if you're talking about gastroparesis, mine has gotten so much better since being on keto, and I may not go regularly, but I'm also absorbing a lot of my nutrients, and I can feel the difference between it hurting and being in pain because you're not able to go and nothing's moving versus actually your body absorbing it and, you know, just not needing to go. Some fruity brick flavors would be awesome, like peaches and cream or something like that. That's a great idea.
I do like it. Best tip for lean gains, keto diet.
Yes.
Now that I have it all set up, I will send you off another care package. Well, thank you, Keto Explorer. I'm all about that. We need tank tops to show off these keto guns. We're working on some more apparel, so stay tuned.
Can't wait for some Lady Savage apparel. Y'all seem So nice. Come down to Texas and eat some barbecue. We are always down for some Texas barbecue.
Always about barbecue. Can we get a Keto Savage bracelet without having to buy bricks? Not at the moment. Right now, it's like a bricks only entry fee, I guess.
Stay savage, man. Robert, you're an amazing person and found your amazing spirit animal in Crystal. Aww,
thank you.
That's so sweet.
Keto Crickets. I want to build up to being able to do a pull-up, but I have both a bladder and bowel prolapse. Looking for prolapse safe weight training tips.
There is a lot of really good things you can do. Honestly, if you're looking for more specifically, I would definitely get a trainer or definitely get someone who will be willing to work around those things.
I bet the bands would be good too.
Yeah, bands would be great. It is really hard because those are both areas that you're going to use a lot of within your core. So just be careful with that. And personally, I would work with a trainer or someone who would understand the movements that you would need to be doing.
By the way, Keto Cricket, like probably a year ago, you commented on a YouTube video way back in the day, and I forget the exact wording, but you said something to the effect of, I don't normally comment, but I wanted to comment on this thing, and then you had this super sweet, well thought out message, and I haven't forgot about that, and I recognize your name, so thank you very much for that message a year ago. Appreciate that.
My husband, addicted to the podcast, thanks for all the great information. My husband has lost 92 pounds and still has a beer gut as well. Also not a drinker. He's just frustrated too. I think that's a lot of even females, and it may not look like a beer gut so much, but a lot of people hold their weight around their midsection, and it truly is the last to go, which is extremely frustrating, but you can only do so much about it.
Have some bricks that were made in December last year. Still okay to use? Yep, they should be totally good to use. I would try and eat them within a year, but last December's well within a year, so yeah, you should be rock solid.
Hey guys, do you incorporate apple cider vinegar into your day at all? Thoughts on that? Actually, apple cider vinegar really upsets my stomach. So I don't do it at all. But yeah, I just don't even want to mess with it if it's going to upset my stomach. So I don't even take the capsules or anything like that. I think there are some benefits to it. But for me, I think, nah. I don't think it's necessary.
By the way, Keto Culinary Stuff, we're super excited to make your next recipe.
Yes, we are.
We haven't done it yet because we're doing the U.S. Wellness Meats for the month of August.
Kathy,
but we're super excited.
Oh, sorry. Kathy Jerry Barker says, just catching you. And Kevin says, what's up?
What's up? Here we go. I have some serious respect for the way you are building your business up. Keep up the good work, Savages. We certainly will. We appreciate y'all. The business would not be anything near what it is now if it wasn't for y'all. So thank you.
This is a good one. There's two of them. So you're going to end up being
an outlier, not doing some sort of carb up. Very cool. You locked in 24/7, 365.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm definitely in the strict keto camp for sure.
Strict keto camp. Here we are. Would you recommend slowly increasing calories as a way to combat late day fatigue and low energy? You can definitely do that. You can work out. I know a lot of people do really, really well with fasting throughout the morning and feasting in the evening. And that actually keeps their energy up. So maybe if you're having a meal and you're starting to get tired after that first meal, maybe try and fast through that. Or
make sure you're hydrated too. Like if I don't drink enough water, I crash hardcore in the afternoons.
Yeah, but if you already aren't getting enough food, make sure you are getting plenty of food. And increasing your calories can never be a bad thing.
Yeah. My coconut cream brick should be here Friday, and I'm so excited. Awesome, Christy Smith. Let me know what you think of it.
On Facebook says, just received the cinnamon and coconut bricks. Amazing.
Thank you.
You like how I'm making up voices for everyone?
Yeah. Here we go. I appreciate how genuine you both are. You're consistent, and it's easy to see how compassionate you are for helping people. Well, thank you. We actually had like a group meeting with our crew this morning about why we're motivated to do what we do, why we're in the space in the first place, how grateful we are, and how blessed we are to have this opportunity. But it was a pretty cool little powwow meeting.
Yeah.
I wish you could have been there to see it, but it was good.
Also think about this for a second, Robert. Jody's husband and I are down almost 200 pounds combined thanks to your guys' help.
Wow, that's crazy.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. That's awesome.
Which bricks are caffeine free? Every brick except for the mocha brick.
Correct. The mocha brick has coffee in it, but there's only how many milligrams?
Like 30 or 40.
30 or 40. Yeah, for the entire brick. So keep that in mind. Your workout t-shirts are super comfy. Cool AF.
Thank you. We got some actual like workout tanks in the works right now. So yeah. We're excited about those. Somebody says bring back the maple bacon bricks. It's funny. A lot of people love them. A lot of people didn't like them.
Yeah.
It's all over the board.
Wow. With 3 of us, there's over 300 pounds, just over 100 pounds. That's amazing.
That's crazy.
New to keto and to y'all, tell me more about these keto bricks. We'd be happy to.
Yeah, I mean, they're 1,000 calories, but you don't have to eat them all at once. You can, a lot of people melt them down and put them in little molds. So you got little fat ball molds.
It's a 1,000-calorie meal replacement bar.
It's like angels dancing on the tip of your tongue. They're really good.
We do have an Instagram for our keto bricks. It's at Keto Brick. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer those in the DMs. But it's a 1,000-calorie meal replacement bar. High fat, moderate protein, of course, low carbs. But we have the coconut, cookies and cream, mocha, and cinnamon. Those are our 4 solid flavors.
You guys are great. Thank you for all the info you share and your positive and productive approach to life. Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
I bought a quarter grass-fed cow and wondered on thoughts of getting some of the liver and such ground into part of the ground beef. Any ratios you prefer? Definitely recommend doing that. As far as ratios that I prefer, there's not really a specific ratio. I just kind of grind it until it sticks together. So what I've been doing is I've been getting the 55-45 ground beef, the 75-25 ground beef, and then some liver and then some venison, and then grinding all that together. It sticks pretty well. But you want to make sure you've got a pretty fatty, something in there so that it does bind together. Because if you have all lean meats, it's not going to hold together at all.
And the fattier cuts or the fattier ground stuff is all purchased online. I don't think you can really find it in stores. What is the most important key to raising fasted ketones, lowering blood sugar levels? Been keto for 6 years and just can't get my levels up. Blood sugar levels are about 80 and ketones are about 0.5-ish.
So if your glucose is that low, you're solid. And the longer you've been in ketosis, the lower your ketones get. Actually, watch my latest YouTube video, not the Q&A, couples Q&A, but the one before. I talked about this in depth. But if you've been keto for a long time, which you have at 6 years, you're not going to have super high ketone readings anymore.
Yep. So actually, I mean, if you didn't really test in the beginning and you're testing now or they've just gotten lower, that's very normal. Ours are very low the majority of the time unless we take exogenous ketones or something like that. And that's going to be very normal for someone who's been in ketosis for a long period of time.
Can't find your podcast on Spotify. Is there anything that can be done about that? I bet you'll be able to connect to a lot of Android using people there. It should be in Spotify. I'll figure that out, though. But it is on Stitcher, which I think is Android's native podcasting app. So check that out for sure. But I'll definitely see about Spotify.
Thank you so much for your consistency and relatable and very down-to-earth approach to delivering vital information with regarding to health, keto, fitness, relationships, and dedication to business.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. That means a whole lot to us.
What's up, Brad Larry? How you doing, man? Hope all's well. Cookies and cream or peanut butter? Dreamy. Need cookie dough. All these great suggestions.
Right as you answered my question, the feed froze. Oh, shoot. If you remind us what your question was, we'd be happy to answer it again.
Yes.
Robert, where do you think the Keto Bricks and Keto Savage would be without Crystal? Time to brag about her, little man. Ooh, yeah. Go ahead.
Is this Todd? Is this Todd Smith? Who is this? Who's T Smith 37? Is that Todd?
I don't know.
Who is that?
It might be.
She's alright. No, she's pretty good. She's my best friend, and I couldn't do it without her. I wouldn't want to do it without her. Love you, baby.
I wasn't very good bragging, if you ask me. Everyone should tell Robert to brag a little more.
No. Do I remember correctly that Crystal wants pigs? I raise coon pigs, and our first litter are about to be ready for harvest.
Aww.
Keto homestead bacon. Oh yeah.
That's awesome. Yes, I desperately want pigs.
Yeah.
Actually, someone asked us in our couples Q&A if we plan on getting animals, any other animals, and it's either going to be a dog or a pig.
Dog or pig.
But we have to have land before we can have either, so.
Yes.
A little bit of a wait on that.
We have to get both, though. Tyler from Michigan.
What?
I hate Tyler from Michigan. I thought you were my uncle-in-law is Todd Smith. I'm like, is that Todd?
Uncle-in-law. Cousin?
I guess cousin.
Yeah.
Cousin-in-law. That's
really funny. Well, thank you, Tyler from Michigan, for sticking up for me.
OMG, Crystal, you're so pretty. She is pretty.
Oh, thanks. I just got done working out, so what a compliment. My husband seriously thought about applying for your management position. He has many years of management experience. I think you got a good fit, though. Who you chose? Yeah, we have a awesome team.
We do,
of people.
But we're going to be expanding here soon. So if he's still interested,
keep us in mind.
Let's see here. Thanks for that. I will talk to the butcher and get it all set. You guys are great. Well, thank you, man. You're great.
If we ever move to your area, I'd love to work for you guys. You all seem like great people to work for and hang out with. Well, thank you.
We're actually doing a big cookout for the crew.
We are.
As soon as this live is over.
Yes, we're going to make ribeye.
Yeah. Recently tried your tricep extension tips from your recent video, and man, focusing on that technique made a heck of a difference. Love those tutorial videos. Yeah, I need to get another one of those out. I haven't done one yet this week.
I'm
trying to do those.
So tell us. We've been trying to throw ideas up in the air. When Robert does those technique videos, would it be helpful if I just put my female opinion in on those videos, or did a completely different video on my own? Anybody has an opinion?
Anybody? Hey, from Virginia, have you given up on the recurve? Definitely not given up on the recurve. Yeah. This will be the first season that I've hunted with a bow, and I don't have a whole lot more time to practice, and I'm going to be going for elk and mule deer up in the northern states, so I want to improve my chances of actually getting something. And I feel like given the time I have to practice, I'll be better off with a compound. But I'm going to definitely continue to practice with the recurve so that next year I can be lethal with both.
Lethal. I love doing keto, but hard to stay consistent. What is preventing you from being consistent? Sometimes you just have to make it to where it will fit your lifestyle, because it will become your lifestyle. So when we very first started, I craved pastries and I craved desserts and I craved everything. So every Sunday, I made it a point to spend an hour or two making a dessert that I can have one piece of every single night. And that really helps to make it really consistent for me. I made our dinners. I had fun with it, made different recipes. Now we eat really plain foods and really basic foods, kind of boring. But when we very first started, I was making fun, different foods every single day. So have fun with it and figure out what is preventing you from staying consistent with it.
Everybody's saying do them in the same video.
Oh, great.
Somebody said do your own video, Crystal. Love you guys. I like you on the same video as Robert Crystal. As a female, I appreciate your opinion. By the way, watching you guys' videos last year helped me to see how I needed to push myself more in the gym.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very cool.
So I do have some videos on my Instagram, but not everyone's on Instagram. And so I thought maybe it'd be helpful if we were on the same video. Otherwise, it's literally going to be posted twice, but different people.
Different video, but a battle of the sexes. Also sounds fun.
That's funny.
It's funny. Like the same video as well. Are you going to be at Keto Salt Lake next April?
We didn't go this year because we were getting married. So we might actually go to that one. Keto Chow put that one on. Is that right?
I think so. Maybe. I have to get a schedule of all the conferences coming up and put those on my calendar.
I supplement electrolytes with Ultima? I take multivitamin and magnesium, and a crucial vitamins I need to supplement with keto. Potassium, sodium, magnesium. We generally suggest a vitamin D just because most people don't get enough. What else?
That's pretty much it. As long as you're getting
basic.
good, natural, nutrient-dense sources of food, you're going to be hitting all your bases there. I've been trying to do a lot more cod liver to get my, fish oils and omegas in, so I would recommend getting that for sure. But if you're getting all that, you should be solid. Any thoughts about selling the brick in liquid form? We actually did think about doing that, and we had like a prototype, but that's right when the whole scare of plastics was coming out, and the only way to package it in liquid form would be to package it in plastic. It seemed like not a good idea because you
would have to warm it up in hot water or something like that in the plastic, and it was just a terrible idea, and nobody would have purchased it.
However, we're working on something now that will definitely improve any risk of it like becoming a mess if it melts. So that is soon to be no longer an issue, but it's not quite rolled out yet. We got a whole bunch of changes coming in the very near future. So just stay tuned. I love the exercise videos. It really helps me focus on my techniques. Well, thank you. Yeah, we'll definitely keep them coming.
What do you think about MAD?
MAD?
OMAD?
OMAD, maybe, I'm assuming. Can you clarify? I'm assuming it's OMAD.
Pastries and desserts were my weakness, as well as definitely how I got to 320 pounds. Keto helped me to lose over 100. Wow, that's awesome. Not done yet. Sometimes I still cave in, though. Don't you be caving in.
Don't let Crystal get sassy on you.
That's right. I'm doing OMAD and run and lift weights. I'm 185 pounds, trying to lose more weight. I see the fat shredding, but not losing pounds. Hello, eat till satisfied.
Yeah, don't worry so much about, like, if you can tell in the mirror that you're leaning out, and you can tell you're losing body fat, but the actual scale itself isn't changing too much. Don't worry so much about that. I mean, like, when you start training, you're going to have more inflammation from training, like a good inflammation. So you're going to hold water there. Your muscles themselves are going to fill up more. There's a whole lot of variables at play. So just like stay consistent with it and don't fixate on the scale alone.
Yes. Also, they were talking about Ultima. Ultima's great.
Yeah.
Love them.
The cod liver, I get it from Amazon, and I get like a pack of 12, I think, and I think it winds up breaking in like 4 1/4 per can. So not too crazy. I mean, kind of expensive, honestly, compared to like a can of tuna, but it's a lot more nutrient dense than tuna.
Someone said it's almost like you need a baby squeeze pouches for adults for the liquid brick. Yeah, there's just we don't know that we want to make it in a liquid form, if that makes sense.
You should have John Dudley, pro archer. He's a big into fitness and might get new contacts for podcasts. Yeah, John Dudley's got some pretty crazy stuff, man. He's a really, really experienced archer. I'll reach out to him for sure.
MAD is the modified Atkins diet.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know why both of our brains didn't work.
Yeah, modified Atkins is like traditional keto is like the really high, like 90% of your calories come from fat for epileptic children. Modified Atkins / modified keto is kind of more of the 75-25% approach. But yeah, it's rock solid. That's pretty much what I'm doing.
Joette's birthday is tomorrow. She said, Robert, cook me a ribeye.
Cook you a ribeye?
Happy birthday, Joette.
Yeah, happy early birthday. Have you thought about CBD infused bricks? I've thought about it. That may be something we do. Don't know. I still kind of am waiting for more research to come out on that.
I am down 200 pounds running keto, but now I want to do some carbs, but not much.
Why do you want to do some carbs?
We are not fans of carbs. If you want to talk about carbs, don't talk to us.
What was that look for?
I don't know. It's my sass apparently tonight.
You don't need carbs. If you're down 200 pounds on keto.
Is this not a weight loss diet? Unless you're like not eating any carbs and you're like, hey, I want a couple of vegetables. Let's eat like 20 grams a day.
Yeah, that's totally cool.
Yeah, but if you're talking about like carb loading and just, having carbs once a week or something like that, there's no need to. There's no reason to.
Do you use creatine before getting your swole on? Does that break a fast? No, I don't think it breaks a fast. I think, if you're doing like a creatine monohydrate in your water, I pretty much group that into the same category as like putting salt in your water. So I wouldn't consider that as breaking a fast.
Our team is sitting out there and Kara just put on the live. I bought that ribeye though.
Yeah.
Hey, fam from Cuba. That's awesome.
I'd say no liquid form, then there'd be no brick. Yeah,
exactly.
The liquid brick would be a no brick.
Yeah. Love you guys. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Congrats, man. 200 pounds is awesome. Totally right.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
How does bulking on keto differ from bulking on standard diet? How many carbs are ideal for bulking on keto? No carbs necessary, just increase in fat and protein.
I believe this is the same person. What about cheat meals and how often? Why do you want a cheat meal?
Yeah, why do you want a cheat
What
meal?
is a cheat meal? You're cheating yourself when you have a cheat meal.
Why, you're getting spicy, Crystal.
So spicy.
Amazon sells the squeeze food pouches. I purchased some for my husband, and I make nut butters with the MCT oil added. He doesn't mind eating from a baby pouch. You got to make it work.
Yeah.
Little baby pouch bricks.
Also, I'm really not meaning to be that spicy, but I do want to say when you do have a cheat meal, you really are only cheating yourself. If you want to make a decision to have something, or you want to have a specific night with your family and you want to have pizza or you want to have cookies or whatever, and you want to make that choice, then make that choice and be strong in that decision, but don't try and cheat yourself.
Yeah.
Just make the choice and stick with it.
Love the DSK program. Thank you for putting the program together. I'm excited for the new updates to the program. Well, thank you so much for doing it. We have a lot of stuff in store, so stay tuned for that. Keto Tiny and Vintage says hello to the whole crew. Hello, and thank you for all that you do. Super supportive of us.
Mandy says, sup, my homies. Sup, girl.
Bailey says, I got a 230-pound row on the hammer strength machine yesterday and did it no carbs. That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. We're going to have to head on out and cook some food for the crew because we love our crew. So we'll see you next Wednesday for the Live at 5.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Facebook, thank you for joining us.
DJ says, hey, so happy for both of you. Success, long time keto. We're here as well as keto's blowing up. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate your support. And we love all y'all.
Yep.
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We'll see you next time. Adios.
See ya.
Get it.